the field in the East. Conference is down to 2, and tonight the battle to reach the NBA Finals begins. It's all here on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And Victor Wembanyama out with the recent injury.
If they can slug it out and work their way through to the NBA Finals, he could be back for that. It seems like the only realistic scenario for his return, but you have to like their chances with him in the lineup.
Here's Park. You take a look at Miami. They start the conference finals on their home court, but I don't think anybody thinks this series is a foregone conclusion.
No, not by a long shot. Home court is huge, especially in an atmosphere like this, but they'll have a battle on their hands. Tonight's game is crucial. As the higher seed, you have to grab the momentum early in this series.
From deep, Dennis can't hit. And it's Miami's ball. It's a three-point game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to O'Neal. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And Durant with the block. .133 left to play in the first quarter. Park drills it from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's O'Neal following the bucket by Brooklyn. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Durant. From behind the arc. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Green. Here's Dennis. Pulls it. Outside for Davis. To the inside. Count that bucket.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
Now here's Durant. Fires for 3. That one doesn't drop. And so the first quarter is in the books. Brooklyn out in front. They're up by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Here's Parks. Here he goes. And here's Green from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Green's got 6 points.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Holmes with it. Out to the right wing. Anthony, left side. Here's Walsh. There's the three. Brooklyn leading by 5. Poke loose. Grant with a steal. To the paint. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Pass to Jamison. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. O'Neal pulls it in.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Now here's Holmes. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Palmer. Durant inside. Durant owning the inside.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
No luck on that one. Here's Palmer. Smith outside. Now here's Holmes. Screen by O'Neal. Holmes, good. Holmes has got his first points in this one.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pep.
Shoots it from the high post. And he hits the jumper.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Pass to Palmer. The putback. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Miami out in front, leading by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Outside. Durant surveying the D. Buries it from 3. 5 points in the game.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest up low.
17-foot shot on the way. That one falls. So it's Miami now. The lead is 2. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Right side Durant. Off target on the 15-footer.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. And it's a tie ball game. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Park. Back to O'Neal.
That's foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game. Brooklyn making a switch here. That one misses. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Holmes. Outside Durant. Fires from deep. KD! What else would you expect?
And showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Pass to Dennis. Stolen by Holmes. And here they come. Lets it fly. O'Neal controls the rebound and the putback. And now it's a 5-point Miami lead.
Woo. Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Outside, Green. Shoots over Holmes. And it's Green missing. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Clock at 6. Down low. And Anthony slams it in.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Here's Parks. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. And we've reached the end of the third. Miami out in front. Leading by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Brooklyn trails by 5. Pass to Dennis. To the right side. Releases. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Oh, nice shot by Park. The three ball. Rebound Miami.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
An open look for Durant. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And now a 7-point Miami lead.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
6 to shoot. 19-footer. Good. Dennis has got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Smith. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Here's Park. Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Durant for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Brooklyn trails by 5. .111 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Dennis. Davis a screen. 4-3. Dennis can't hit. Now Smith. Here's Park. Let's go with a 3. No good there.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Dennis. And there. There's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First free throw is good. And that shrinks the margin to just 4. He's perfect from the line this time.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Screen by Durant. Five on the clock. Puts one up from 19.
One of the best defenders in the league at any position. AD can just smother a dude.
There's a screen. Pass to Dennis to tie it up. And he drills the triple. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. Timeout called. Heat. Anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Glad to have you with us as we get... going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Here we go. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Brooklyn making a switch here. On defense, the visiting team. Pass to Park. Screen by O'Neal. Leans from outside. He can't hit that time.
Yeah, even though he was open, those leaners are tough to make.
Here's Dennis to take the lead. Davis a screen. Spins. Second shot opportunity. Dennis can't hit. And it's Miami's ball. Durant puts the boots on. And Durant with the big finish.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
From downtown, that's his 6 making 11 tries.
3 points.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Pass to Durant. Over to the wing. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First team foul.
And Brooklyn with possession here. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first. And that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line. Converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
Timeout called. Heat. Here's Smith. Looking to end the run. That shot off the mark. The field in the Eastern Conference is down to 2. And tonight, the battle to reach the NBA Finals begins. It's all here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And Victor Wembanyama out with the recent injury.
Yeah, this injury comes at a terrible time for them. Time to draw up a new plan because they'll have to do without him for the rest of this playoff series.
Smith outside. You take a look at the Heat. They start the conference finals on their home court. But I don't think anybody thinks this series is a foregone conclusion.
No, not by a long shot. Home court is huge, especially in an atmosphere like this. But they'll have a battle on their hands. Tonight's game is crucial, as the higher seed have to grab the momentum early in this series.
Pass to Dennis. Oh, got a piece of it. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Right side O'Neal. 6 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Nets ball. Substitution for your Heat. Number 5, Corey Holmes.
And it's Green with the ball for the Nets. The three. Buries it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Brooklyn making a switch here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Durant. Pass to Park. Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Number 7, Larry Hughes.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pass to Dennis. Spins. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Park. He buries it from 3.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
20 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside for Green. This one for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Pass to Park. Got it off in time. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And at the end of one, a closely contested game. And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
What's Miami now? They trail by 1. Now Holmes. Grab the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Jamison grabs the board. And there's the lob. Anthony grabs the board.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
From the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes him. Incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Left side Durant. Here he goes. And he converts the layup. Durant's got his first points of the night.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Anthony grabs the board. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. 5 points in the game.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Pass to Dennis. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of this game.
Heat foul. Horace Grant.
And so he hits both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Inside.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of... their points coming directly off quality passes.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Brooklyn making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
And Brooklyn with possession here. They trail by one. Pass to Hughes. Back to Rivers. Here's Taylor. Clock at 6. From deep. Rivers' shot is off. And it's Miami's ball. We've got 33 seconds left in the second. And here's Durant. Durant takes it in. And it's slammed in by Durant.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Rivers. Yet to see a basket. Shoots over Holmes. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Gets it off. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Miami out in front. They're up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start. Of quarter number 3. And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Miami leading by 3. Pass to Durant. To the paint. Here's Park. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Outside for Green. Let's go with a three. Drains the triple. Green's got 6.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Durant. Shoots over Davis. Durant, no good. They've been behind for a few minutes now.
And I think that's about to change.
To the tie. And it's good on the lay-in. And it's a tie ball game.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
They grab their own miss.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
A minute 9 left to play in the third quarter. O'Neal pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Releases from 15. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh my, what a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Now here's Smith. No points so far. Here's Park. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Ooh, Durant with a steal. Three-pointer, O'Neal. No good. Misses at the buzzer. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And time for a short break. Stay right. There, the fourth quarter is coming. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Timeout, Nets.
Timeout. That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Nets said to the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie, thanks. Counted from distance.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Screen by O'Neal. Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. Durant for three. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Miami making a switch here. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Offline with a three. Miami trails by three. Outside O'Neal. The three. Smith sends it home from three-point land.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Tries the spin move. Here's Dennis. Converts after the nice spin. And the Nets lead by two.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. You got to attack when you have that chance.
Driving to the basket. 6 to shoot. Down low. It's picked off. Clock at 6. That's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Shot clock at 2. Offensive board. Davis a screen. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Walsh. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Durant to take the lead. Oh, gets the free to fall.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Into the lane. Clear the way for Durant.
With power. That's how you do it, big fella.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Just 4 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
I mean, they're still battling, but this one is just about official.
Fires from way outside. Oh! Wow! Look at that range!
Oh, what an incredible shot.
And so Miami takes the win. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game.
Thanks for joining 2K Sports for the NBA Eastern Conference Finals. The series is all tied at 1 apiece. We're ready for Game 3. Who will win the upper hand? Tonight. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. And the continued absence of Victor Wembanyama, one of the stories for this team.
If they can slug it out and work their way through to the NBA Finals, he could be back for that. It seems like the only realistic scenario for his return, but you have to like their chances with him in the lineup.
Stolen. Outside, Green. You take a look at the Nets. They're showing just how determined they are to get to the NBA Finals.
And they've really gotten the job done so far. You just want to steal one of those first two games on the road. Now the goal is to come out strong tonight and take control of this series. Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the night. Both teams will make substitutions. Good on the second one. And he nails the third. A minute 42 left to play in the first. Pass to Holmes. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Durant. From downtown, Brooklyn pulls it in. We've got 1:13 left in the first. Here's Dennis. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing. A great job to establish position and square up.
Substitution on the court.
.52 seconds left in the first quarter here. Hits the jump hook.
starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Durant. Stolen by Davis. Here's Hughes. Pass to Parks. Fades away. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Park. Soft touch off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Brooklyn out in front. They lead by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
Miami trails by 4. Outside Durant. From the high post. And he hits the jumper. Durant's got his first bucket in this one. Picked by Carter. On the wing, Green. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Here's Durant, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Park. And that one is stuffed right through.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And they're running. Pass to Anthony. And here's Smith. Durant surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. And Anthony slams it in.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive. VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. There's a screen. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. So both teams changing it up here. Oh, ripped away. Here's Dennis. Kevin Durant with a rebound. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 2. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Both shots good from the stripe.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Dennis. Tipped. On the wing, Green. Up and over Smith. And it's Green missing. Lets the three fly. No good there. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
12.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. Pass to Dennis. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown. 7 points in the game.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Down low. He got a piece of it. They get it back. Clock at 6. Fires for three. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
On the wing, Durant. Pass to O'Neal. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. O'Neal's gotten his second bucket. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside, Green. Shoots. Rebound, Miami. Puts up a deep three. And no good. Brooklyn leading by 6. Offensive board. Launches a three. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Brooklyn with possession here. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Three-pointer off the mark. Miami trails by 6. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. So both teams making some changes here. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. O'Neal. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Here's Rivers. Pass to Jamison. Releases from 15. Anthony grabs the board.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Appearing in... Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Miami trails by 6. Now Smith. Pass to Durant. Back to Smith. Screen by O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from the wing. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And yep, it's good. And the Nets lead by 8.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Over to the left wing. Now here's Smith. Misses the layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back. I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Brooklyn leading by 8. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Out to the right wing. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Park. The three is up. The shot won't fall. And Brooklyn with possession here. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game.
They played well, and let's see if they can keep it going into Game 4, an important one for the Nets.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And Hello and welcome to Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The series stands at 2-1. Obviously, high stakes for both teams tonight. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. You take a look at Brooklyn.
Well, they've already accomplished a lot of this series, but there's work to do. Win tonight, they take full control. A loss means they're back to square one with the tide running against them.
Pass to Davis. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And there it is for him. You take a look at Brooklyn. They've grabbed 2 of the first 3 games. Now they have a chance to go up 3-1 here at home.
And that's a chance they have to take. As the lower seed, once you've stolen home court advantage, you do not want to give it back. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Dennis. There's the block. And he gets it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Park.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
A minute 31 left to play in the first quarter.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Pass to Green. The fader. Can't hit that one. From the line. That one's wide left. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Palmer. Pass to O'Neal. Brooklyn pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
The 3 ball. On target from range. And this game is tied up now.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Park. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. There's 18 seconds left in the opening quarter. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
The 3. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Miami out in front. They lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway. And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for Miami. 3-point lead. Pass to Walsh. Grant the screen. Inside. Brooklyn pulls it in. Down low. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And it's Miami's ball. On the take, Durant. And he can't jam it through. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Smith outside. Fires the three. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Smith's got 6 points.
That's pretty much not how they wanted to bend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
They set the screen. Pass to Taylor. 5 on the clock. From deep. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Durant. Let's go with a three. Jamison grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Brooklyn making a switch here. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the night. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to O'Neal. Smith outside. And here's Durant. Shoots over Davis. Durant's shot is off.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
It doesn't go for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Brooklyn out in front. They lead by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Here's Dennis. Yet to see a basket. Three-pointer. Durant pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
There's a screen. Pass to Park. Here's Dennis. There's the three. Knocks down the triple. Dennis has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Pass to Durant. Clock at 4. It's good from about 19 feet. Durant's got his first 2 points of the night. Timeout called. Brooklyn. "90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Dennis. 5 points in the game. Pass to Green.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Rivers. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Miami trails by 7. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now here's Durant. 6 to shoot. 18 feet out. And it's in. Off the glass. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Park. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Smith. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Rivers.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now Holmes. No points yet. An open look for Durant. Misses the jumper.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
15.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Miami trails by 14. Pass to Smith. Out to the right wing. Here's Park. Knocks it down from distance.
I'm not sure who is supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Brooklyn leading by 11. Here's Rivers. Shot clock at 5. And play stops. So there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Pass to Park. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's Dennis. Puts up a deep three. Outside for Green. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Off target from outside. Miami trails by 11. Pass to Smith. Here's Durant. Lets the three fly. He's off on that one. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Green. Beyond the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. Durant for three. And again, no good by Miami.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
They set a pick. Stop the drought. Rebound Miami.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Looking to get it going. Oh, he misses the dunk. So we see Brooklyn get the win here. And
it's Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals with the series at 3-1, and a spot in the finals could be had tonight. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to NBA playoff action here on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We'll see Brooklyn taking on Miami. Take a look at the Heat. Right now, trailing 3-1. It's a must-win as they look to scratch their way back into the series.
Desperate with their backs against the wall. The last 4 games haven't gone to plan, but they still have a chance. A win here at home seems doable, and that would give them some life in this series.
It's tipped. Stolen by Durant. Goes up. And then Durant with the jam.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Allman. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Here's Durant. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Durant's got his second basket. Look at the Heat. Well, this series, Greg, has not played out the way they'd hoped. They'll need to win tonight and twice more to advance.
And doing that will be difficult, but they can't worry about anything more than tonight. Win on your home court and keep this series alive.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. Here's Ullman. Off target from three-point range. Right side Durant. That bucket in no time. KD's got 6 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Outside, Green. There's the pick. Shot, high post. The shot goes in. First shot. First basket. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. It's Durant on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Davis. This is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw drops for KD. Durant hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. Smith outside. 5 on the clock. Plays it up off the glass. Shaq's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Rivers gets a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Rivers has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Smith. Uncovered. And the jumper is on the mark.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Dennis. He takes it in. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Pass to KD. Jacks up a three. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. Carter with it. Guarded by O'Neal. Back to Rivers. Here's Dennis. On the top of the key. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Dennis has got his second basket of the night.
This offense just continues to impress.
Pass to KD. Lets it go with the 3. They get it back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Over 7 feet. Big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Outside, Green. Back to Taylor. Over in the corner, Green. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got 5 points so far.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Pass to Holmes. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Smith outside. Over Green. Here's Shaq. That's tipped. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Brooklyn ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. And so here is Miami, trailing by 4. Pass to Park. Takes a 3. A rebound by the Nets. On the wing, Green. 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Three-pointer. The shot, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
They kick it out to Green. There's the triple. A shot off that time. Miami trails by 4. Durant just inside the line. No good with the wing jumper.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Pass to Green. .143 left to play in the third. Out to the wing. And Shaq with the rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
It's deflected. Here's Dennis. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. We've got 1:18 left in the third. Here's Ullman. No good on the 3. Miami trailing. Durant on the wing. 8 points for him. Six on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. .52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 3. And Davis sends it back.
And the execution in their half-court offense has left a lot to be desired this half. Just way too much one-on-one and not nearly enough ball movement. Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Shaq with the screen. Outside, KD. Kevin Durant, bullseye, money on the three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Ullman. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
The defense has to be besides themselves there. Terrific shot to close out the quarterback.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's Dennis. And here's Green outside. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Durant in the corner. 5 to shoot. From downtown. That doesn't go either for KD.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. Miami grabs the miss. And here is O'Neal. Screen by O'Neal. Off target from outside. Brooklyn leading by 10. Here's Ullman. Fires the 3. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Here's Park. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Parks got it back down to single digits for the Heat. Here's Dennis. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And it's Nick Smith with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Timeout called. The Nets. Timeout. There's 31 seconds left in the game.
Substitution on the court.
Bender with it. Just 5 on the clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Stolen by Durant.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Goes up off the inbound. And the slam dunk by Jamison. Timeout called, the Heat. Just 4 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
And that's going to do it for this series. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It's Banks with the drive.
Clearly a foul.
Fourth personal foul. Team is in a penalty.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. He hits both from the stripe. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Henderson. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Timeout called by the Kings. They're behind by 8. Guys, what do you think?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Pass to Henderson. The tray. He can't get that one to fall. And they've done it. The new NBA champions.
Thank you, everyone, for being parts of tonight's game.
Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their own fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
And we've